Leg yielding. Bluebonnet Equine Challenge, fall of 2022. So here, Cobre and I are working on leg yielding, which is a maneuver in which the body, head, and rear end all stay parallel to the wall that you're either moving away from or towards, and they step laterally to the side, crossing over their legs and keeping that body and head straight while still moving forward. So it kind of gets them walking in a little bit of a diagonal motion. So that's kind of what we were working on here. You can see there she goes to nose my foot. She's not super thrilled about me asking her. You know, the key is to ask for, you know, we didn't start by asking, you know, her to step all the way across the arena. We started with small steps, you know, just 1 or 2 steps at a time, and then gradually building up from there. Always, you know, releasing that pressure when she does step to the side, you know, not, you know, at the time when we want to reward her for doing what we asked. And the more that we can be consistent in doing that, then the more consistently she'll move over the way that we want her to. So that's kind of what our goal is, that forward motion while moving to the side, kind of keeping that body and head and rump parallel to the wall. You know, if either one kind of starts to drift off, like right there, she's definitely not moving her hind end as fast as she's moving her front end. So there, the goal would be to move that back leg back just a little bit and ask her to move her hind end over more so that we can kind of keep those two in parallel. Before I started working with her on this, I also started teaching her that from the ground. We also, in addition to doing this kind of at a walk while she's moving forward, we also have worked on this kind of when she's just standing there, and kind of just asking her to take 1 or 2 steps to the side. Again, starting working with her on the ground first, then having her facing a wall, taking a step to the side, and then bringing her kind of out into the middle and asking her to do the same thing. See there, her rear end is not moving as fast as her front end is, which is causing her not to be quite as parallel as we would want her to be with the wall. You know, it takes some little adjusting and tweaking, you know, to kind of get that movement that you want. Sometimes you have to ask her to move her shoulder over a little more. Sometimes you have to ask her to move her rear end a little bit more, just by changing and adjusting where your leg is on her side as she's going. But again, always starting with little baby steps and gradually working our way up to, you know, more and more at a time. See right there, she kind of drifted off and didn't stay parallel. So, you know, it's a work in progress, but definitely, you know, making progress as far as, you know, compared to when we first started working on this, and she did not, you know, didn't really understand what I wanted her to do. Definitely making progress. So right there I was asking her to move her hind end over. She's getting a little bit antsy there, a little bit, kind of frustrated, not necessarily understanding 100% what I wanted her to do, getting a little bit antsy. That's why it's very important to, apply that light pressure and give her a good reward of, removing that pressure. To give her kind of clear and distinct cues that she's doing what you're wanting. The timing of that is very, very important. That timing of stopping that cue when she's doing what you want her to do is the key towards teaching, and the key towards achieving those results is that timing. No human can be 100% accurate with their timing every single ride, every single moment of every single ride. Our goal is to try and be as precise as we can each and every time we ask the horse to do something. That consistency over a long period of time is what's going to help to achieve those results